Thank you for tuning in into the Power Message. We are so grateful to have you as a viewer and appreciate your efforts. Our goal is to produce quality content that is informative and entertaining. We are grateful that you have chosen to spend your time with us. We hope you continue to enjoy our videos, and please feel free to share them with your friends and family. Thank you again for your support. Today we're looking at the hard truth about pain and 4 lessons we can learn from the book of Job. Job was a man who had everything. He was wealthy, he had children, grandchildren, and he had a good health. But one day his life changed when Satan killed all of his offspring and take away all his money by freezing them to death. This powerful story led me to look at Hebrews chapter 13 verse 5. Keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God said, "Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you." The Bible tells the story of a man named Job who lived in the land of Uz. Job was a good man who loved God and obeyed his commands. One day, Satan came to God and asked permission to test Job. God allowed Satan to do whatever he wanted to Job, but he could not kill him. Satan took away everything that Job had, his family, his health, his wealth, but even though all these terrible things happened to him, Job did not curse God or turn away from him. He continued to trust in the Lord. Eventually, God restored everything that Job had lost and blessed him even more than before. The story of Job teaches us that no matter how bad things get, we should never give up on God. Pain is an unpleasant sensation that can be caused by different things, including but not limited to injuries, disease, surgery, childbirth, psychological conditions like anxiety and depression. It can be acute, which is short-lived, or chronic, which is long-term. There are many different ways to treat pain, both medical and non-medical. Some people find relief with over-the-counter medication like ibuprofen or paracetamol, while others may require prescription. Some people find alternative therapy like acupuncture or massage very helpful, and still others may need a combination of different treatments to manage their pain effectively. The bottom line is that everyone experiences pain differently, and what works for one might not work for another. If you're struggling to find relief and you are listening to me today, it's important to talk to your doctor about all of your options so that you can make an informed decision about what is best for you. I am a Christian and I've been through the most horrendous things in my life, but God has turned my pain into happiness. I remember a story of when I had made a very huge mistake in my decision making. This little mistake almost cost my life. I had no one to turn to. I could not share my story and the pain I felt with anyone, because what I did was so silly that if I share it with friends and family, I would have been more frustrated and given up in life. The only one I could share my story with was with God. I went to this quiet room, I cried to Him, and He answered me, and God restored my pain to happiness. It is not easy to go through life. There are so many ups and downs, but we need to remember that God is always there with us. When we are going through tough times, it is easy to feel like God has abandoned us. We may even start to question our faith. But what we need to remember is that God is always with us. Even in our darkest hour, He will never leave us nor forsake us. No matter what pain or trials we're facing, God can use them to turn our lives around and bring us true happiness. Job's story is one of enduring pain and trial. Though he was a righteous man, Job lost everything: his children, his health, his wealth, and yet he did not curse God, but instead he remained faithful. In doing so, Job teaches us some important lessons about pain. 4 lessons learned from the book of Job. 1. Pain can be a trial from God. Just as Job was tested by his suffering, we too may be tested by our own hardship. But if we remain faithful to God, we will come out stronger in the end. 2. Pain can teach us patience and perseverance. Job had to endure great suffering, but he did not give up. Instead, he continued to trust in God. Despite all that he had lost, in doing so, He showed us that it is possible to overcome anything if we have faith in God. Pain can be a source of strength. Though Job's story is one of tragedy, it is also one of triumph. Through his ordeal, Job learned some important truths about himself and about God, and in the end, he was able to stand up again and rebuild his life. 4. Pain can teach us to trust in God. The Bible says in the book of Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31, "But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagle. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." Just like God renewed all that Job lost when he put all his trust in God. God is saying to you that trust me and believe me, He will restore everything that the cankerworm have stolen from you. So if you're currently facing hardship, remember that you are not alone. Take comfort in knowing that even the great Job went through trials and tribulation, and know that if you keep your faith strong, you too will come out stronger in the end. In conclusion, the book of Job is a powerful and timeless story that teaches us some important truths about pain. While it may be painful to experience hardship and suffering, this experience can ultimately make us stronger and more compassionate people. As we learn from Job's example, it is important to remain hopeful in the midst of our trials, trusting that God has a plan for us even when we cannot see it. If you're listening to me today and your pain is too much to bear, trust God and He will guide you. You can also declare a 7 days Thanksgiving, praising God every day for half an hour and believing in Him that He has restored everything that you have lost. And at the end of the 7 days, I believe and I know you will give testimony. Just a reminder, we have launched our book, 365 Days Daily Bible Journal with Prayers. This book is an easy way to complete the Bible within a year. If you're listening to me, you're struggling to read the Bible, you're struggling to complete the Bible, or you want to develop a relationship with God, the 365 Days Daily Bible Journal with Prayers is the best book for you this year. You can also buy it as a Christmas gift for your pastor, for your mom, for your dad, for your parent, for your friends and family. It is a very good book. You need to check it out. I will be leaving the link below on bio. Please click on the link, share it with friends and family. I have bought my own, and believe me, it's a very interesting book that you will never regret buying. Support us. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you're blessed. Take care. Bye.